Okay, so I lost like 30 hours during this game jam to working more than I expected to have to work. So I only worked on this for not very long. And it's not really a game yet, but I think I'm going to continue it because I think it'll be a fun little management sim kind of game. I'll show you what I have so far, and then I'll explain what I want. So, yeah, this is our, I guess, playing field. We have a randomly generated person here. What we are is we're playing Polycule Cupid, and basically you're a Cupid that gets a little bit overzealous and starts building these huge interconnected relationships, which in the polyamorous community they call polycules. Um, and yeah, so this is the person you're assigned to. Just randomly generated everything. They have a gender, a orientation, sexual orientation, and whether they're poly or monogamous. Um, when someone's monogamous, it doesn't mean they can't be in a relationship with a polyamorous person. It's just that if they're monogamous, they will only have one relationship. So you can connect them to one person, but you can't really connect them to anyone else. And you have their age and their job, and yeah, each person has three main things they like. So music, art, and YouTube, and then each of those things has three uh, subcategories that they enjoy. And sometimes it's unrelated, but sometimes they specify whether they're trans or not, and if they have like a disability or something. Um, it doesn't really affect gameplay. It's just there for visibility for those people, because I want them to feel included. So here, click that, and we get 9 randomly generated characters. Whoops, let's open that up. He's 24. I mean, I could really go with anyone. So you kind of want to compare these things for sure. And there's a number of things that go into what will make a good pair. But let's look at this person. So if you select this person first, and then you select one of these people, it'll go into like a comparison mode. Unfortunately, right now, whenever you, so see here, I want to be able to like, you click that and this one comes up. You click that again and it disappears. When I do that, they both disappear if they're both there. I need to fix that. I am just too tired to do it right now. But that'll be something I'll include. Ideally, you'll be able to just like flick through each of these and compare them. Let's look at this. Retro gaming, art, television, music, art, YouTube, what kind of art? Knitting, surrealism, digital art. Nothing overlapping. Oh, they have the same job. That's really random. Huh. Okay, well, you can go through them all, and they'll all be different. Well, presumably. It is completely random, so you might end up with someone exactly the same, but that'd be like 1 in like a trillion. We'll go send on date, and then you get this thing here, and you're going to place them. You see here it says send on date with Rita Schmidt. Click on that, and it generates this sort of date thing. So you have 4 categories: mood, fun, conversation, and kindness. And then you have an overall. And the overall is based on these, but it's also based on a couple other things as well. So it won't just be a mix of these things, at least not every time. 63. So if I had gone any further than this, I would confirm the relationship, and then I would place Jenny on the board here. And you can just place the circle. It'll be the demigirl circle, I believe. Actually, no, it'll be ace. Place it down, and it'll put a line between them, and that'll be the start of a polycule. And then you do it again. You could do it with like Russell and Janny, or Russell and Rita. And then you can also connect people who are already on the board. So say that we have Rita and Janny are in a relationship here, like this, the circle there. we could get Russell in a circle here, and we could start him off by dating Jenny. But then while all three of them are here, we could actually just send Rita and Russell on a date and then make it a triad. And you could add another person like that. And yeah, just kind of keep going. There's a bunch more that I want to add that isn't even there. You'll have an inventory. Basically, it'll cost you an arrow to send someone into another relationship. Not the date. The date will generally be free. I think because this is just saying, okay, well, this is 63 out of like 99. So that's a pretty good date. And they might make a decent relationship. I might say under 30, you really don't want to send them into a relationship. And over 30, you can probably deal with it. Yeah, so you will have arrows, and you'll spend an arrow to send someone into a relationship. You'll also have hearts. With hearts, you buy the arrows. And whenever you put someone into a relationship, you gain hearts. And then over time, you get more hearts. Just like based on certain stats they have, you might get a heart every 10 minutes or something like that. As well as hearts, different relationships will gain you different crystals. And certain crystals will offer certain stat boosts, and whatnot. So you can use those crystals to create arrows that will give stat boosts to a relationship. Yeah. You can also craft bows that will give stat boosts, and they'll last for several uses. Yeah. That's kind of what I've got so far, though. I don't want to hit confirm because I think it'll crash. Hit deny. Yeah. So, that's that. Let's... New game, Denny Chase. Bruni Pool. The first time that I ran the game, I had basically just done this thing here, the characters. And the first one that showed up was the name of that singer that did Bleeding Love. The hell is her name? I was just astounded that the very first one that showed up was a famous singer. I just completely lost her name. You know who it is. So that's what I got. Sorry it's not done yet, but I'm going to continue. I think it'll be an interesting and fun game. I think it looks good. Kinda. Yeah, I don't know. Thanks for watching.